Hi, welcome to On This Day in Tudor History with me, Claire Ridgway. Now, where am I taking you back to today? Well, I'm taking you back to the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. But on this day in Tudor history, the 14th of July, 1575, evangelical reformer and translator Richard Taverner died at Wood-Eton in Oxfordshire. He was laid to rest in the parish church at Wood-Eton. Taverner is known for his Bible translation known as Taverner's Bible, or to give it its full name, the most sacred Bible, which is the Holy Scripture containing the Old and New Testament translated into English and newly recognised with great diligence after most faithful exemplars by Richard Taverner. But let me tell you a bit more about this man and his work. Richard Taverner was born in around 1505 and was, after Cambridge, Taverner studied law at Strond Inn and then the Inner Temple. In 1532, Taverner completed a translation of Encomium Matrimoniae, an attack on clerical celibacy by Erasmus. He sent it to Thomas Cromwell, and as his biographer Andrew W. Taylor points out, within the year he was acting as Cromwell's publicist and was certainly at court by 1534. In around 1536-1537, Taverner was appointed as a clerk of the Signet, and in late 1537 he married Margaret Lambert. The couple went on to have 4 sons and 3 daughters. In 1539, he was rewarded with the lease of Alvingham Priory in Lincolnshire, which had been surrendered to the Crown in late 1538, and also 2 rectories in the same county. Andrew W. Taylor describes Taverner as Cromwell's principal propagandist for religious reform, and Cromwell commissioned him to produce translations of evangelical works. In 1539, he produced the Taverner Bible, which replaced the 1537 Matthew Bible. However, Taverner's work was replaced after just a few months by the Great Bible. In 1540, Taverner's patron and employer, Thomas Cromwell, fell from power and was executed, putting a stop to Taverner's religious work. Taverner himself was temporarily taken into the custody of Bishop Stephen Gardiner. In December 1541, he found himself in trouble again. His mother-in-law and wife told him of gossip regarding Anne of Cleves being pregnant by the king, and Taverner didn't report this gossip straight away. Again, he was temporarily taken into custody by Bishop Gardiner. In 1544, though, Taverner served as a soldier in Henry VIII's French campaign, and between 1544 and 45, he was rewarded with properties and land, including Wood-Eton Manor in Oxfordshire. He served as a Member of Parliament for Liverpool in 1547, and in 1552 he received a licence to preach. Although Taverner greeted Mary I's accession by writing an oration gratulatory, he lost his position as clerk of the Signet in her reign and retired to Surrey while work was done on Wood-Eton. In 1558, Elizabeth I came to the throne, and Taverner addressed an epistle of congratulations to the new queen, who offered him a knighthood, which he declined. He did serve as a Justice of the Peace and High Sheriff of Oxfordshire, though, and he also preached regularly at St Mary's Church in Oxford. In 1562, following the death of his first wife, he married Mary Harcourt, and the couple went on to have a son and a daughter together. Taverner died on this day in 1575, and on the 29th of July he was buried beside his first wife, Margaret. Richard Taverner was responsible for a number of religious translations, including work by Erasmus, Melanchthon and Capito, but is best known for his Bible translation, and I'll give you a link to read Taverner's Bible if you're interested in doing so. Also on this day in Tudor history, the 14th of July 1551, 15-year-old Henry Brandon, 2nd Duke of Suffolk, and his 14-year-old brother Charles, 3rd Duke of Suffolk, both sons of Catherine Willoughby, Duchess of Suffolk, and the late Charles Brandon, Duke of Suffolk, died at Buckden. The boys had been taken ill in the sweating sickness epidemic that had hit Cambridge, and you can find out more about that in last year's video, which I'll give you a link to. Thank you for joining me. You can click round about there to subscribe to this channel. You can give me a like and leave me a comment, and you can hit the bell to be notified as these videos go live, which is on a daily basis. I'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Bye bye.